Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. The last video I made was like 3 weeks ago, but I've been really busy. My cousin got married, so we traveled to Delta State, Asaba, and it was very beautiful. It was a very gorgeous wedding. She had the whole traditional, the bridal shower, the white wedding, the whole enchilada. I met a few people, a few really nice people. And some of them have been asking me out on dates, but see, I'm not really a big fan of first dates. I think it's because I've had a few bad experiences, that's why. But the thing is, they won't understand, and I cannot honestly start telling people my own story. It's not possible. I didn't expect them to understand in the first place. I mean, if you know you want to ask someone out on a date, I feel you should even, make effort. The last time I agreed to go out with someone on a date, it was disastrous because we actually planned twice. Because the first time, he sent me a message and you know how you want to get someone, right? And then you go so far, you start calling the person, you start sending hundreds of messages, you practically stalk the person. And then they agree, they say, okay, no problem, let's try it out. And you guys agree on a venue, a time, a day to meet up, probably at a restaurant. Because, most first dates are at restaurants and all that. So I feel if you are going to meet someone for the first time, it may not be a blind date, you guys have obviously seen before, but then the fact that you guys are hanging out, you should make some sort of effort. Now this particular person, and trust me, this is not the worst, but this one, we planned, we had an agreement, meet this place at this time. And normally I don't like going to that place before the person. I prefer let the person call me and say, okay, I'm there, where are you? That kind of girl stuff. I got to the place before he did. I mean, I thought he was already there. I was like, okay, maybe he doesn't want to call me, maybe he just wants us to, meet there. I thought he was already there waiting for me. And then I got there and I waited for 1 bloody hour. It was so frustrating. And then I called, I'm like, okay, how far? Where are you? He said, oh, yeah, he's stuck in traffic and his boss was doing this. He had to run some errands for his boss. I'm like, okay, no problem. I waited for another, it was, I think, 40 minutes. I waited another extra 10 minutes. The guy stood me off. So I got home really upset because, as girls now, you spend a lot of time on your makeup and looking good. And I didn't have any other place I planned to go out to. And he started calling and calling and calling. And he's like, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, what can I do to make you feel better? Don't be upset. It's just my boss this, my boss that, my boss this. I'm like, Jesus. Now this dude asked for another chance to prove that he was worth it. And I said no problem. So we made another arrangement to see again. This one was a totally different restaurant, So it was somewhere closer to home because I personally picked out this one. We hadn't even spoken for so long before he started checking out other people in front of me. I'm like, are you serious right now? He was looking at other ladies' booty. He was really looking at other women. I was shocked. I'm like, I felt it was very rude. I mean, you're with someone, so you shouldn't really be looking elsewhere. But no, he kept looking and looking. I don't know what. If a woman just passes, he would just look at her ass and he would go. And his mind wasn't even with me. So I was just sipping my drink. I was just talking more to myself than to him, really. So the waitress came back to give him the receipt of the payment and all that. And they started a conversation right in front of me. We're talking about the fact that they were both from Ekiti State and they both went to the same school, but that they graduated in separate years. And I'm like, I just started looking at this guy like, are you joking? Are you for real? I was laughing in my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many stories to tell because I already cancelled any other date with this person ever again. I mean, if we go out, and first of all, your ATM has any problem. Anyway, that one I didn't even blame him. But then you start talking to someone when I'm there. You're not even talking to me. And then you're rude. You're looking at other people that are passing, other women that are passing when I'm there. I said, no. There's not going to be any other thing. And the worst of them all was when he got a phone call. Normally you say, guy, I'm not anywhere I can talk, or I'm sorry, let me call you back. No. He took the call and he was on the phone for 5 minutes, and trust me, I counted. I tried not to look at him so it won't be like I was pained about it. But he was on the phone for 5 minutes and he was talking and talking. So I had to intervene. I had to tell him, guy, it's after 11, I have to go home. That's why he now told the guy on the phone that, see, I'll call you back. I'm like, really? So if I didn't say anything, that's why you just continue on the phone. Me and you on a second date. It's not possible. It's not happening. So I'd already zeroed him from my mind. He sent me a text that night saying, our conversation was short, but it was really nice talking to you. You have a lovely voice. And I'm like, bitch! I didn't know what to say to him. I didn't know if I was supposed to respond, if I was supposed to insult him with a text, or if I was just supposed to call him. But I said, you know what? I was too tired. I had to just go to bed and rest. That was what I did, and I swear to you right now, I hate first dates. Anybody that calls me up and says, oh, can I take you to this cool restaurant? I'm like, nah, I don't do first dates anymore. But that's just me, and that's all I'm going to be talking about on my video, you guys. I want to know your worst experience on a first date. Put it down in the comment section below so we get to talk about it. It's been the Hive Diaries, and my name is Laura Osubo. Until I talk to you next time, have a beautiful week. Mwah. mean, if you know you want to ask some